Hey everybody, welcome back to Going Ballistic with Jim Bob. Jim Bob here in communist Illinois in my ballistic garage. So I've been seeing a lot of videos here lately on when the poop hits the fan, so to speak, and people saying for firearms that you should have, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people don't have a lot of money. Thanks to Joe Biden, of course. So I was thinking about doing this on the way home, so naturally I never write anything down. I just go on the fly. So you see a lot of these videos of these people that have like grand thumb money that's got, you know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 ARs, everything known to man, SEAL Team 6 would have optics, blah, blah, blah. Well, not everybody has that. And second of all, if anything really did ever hit the fan, it's not like we're going to be out there patrolling the streets. We're going to be protecting our home, our neighbors, and our block. So what does Jim Bob think, my own opinion, of course, for people that, you know, they only have so much money to spend, you know? I mean, me, I'm a proponent every payday. I'll go buy a couple boxes of ammo. I've done that for years, and the stockpile will always grow. I'll never tell you how much ammo you need to have at your house because one, it's none of my business, and two, that's a never-ending debate. You know, 1,000 rounds enough, 50,000 rounds. You don't know what are you going to do if you have to actually get out of your house? Are you going to be able to carry it all out? Probably not. So, my opinion on ammo, not trying to jump all over the board, you need to have a bare bones minimum 1,000 rounds for every caliber that you own. Training ammo, and then the stuff that's sealed up, stashed away. That sounds like a lot, but it's really not. I shoot at least, oh my God, 3,500 rounds a year. And that's really not that much. There's people out there shoot 10, 20,000 rounds a year. So what I do is I don't have 50 different calibers of guns. You know, I mean, I got like a couple 22s, which everybody should have one, but I mainly focus on my home defense, my carry, what I may have in my truck, just whatever. Work is a different deal. So I keep mine pretty simple. Yes, I have a 45. I don't have a ton of ammo, but everybody should at least have a 1911 just for the Lord's sake. 9, 40, 12 gauge, and 5.56. I keep it very simple. That way you're not spending, oh, I gotta have 1,000 rounds of this, 1,000 rounds of that. It's common, readily available, 9mm, cheap as dirt. So then it comes to what do you really need budget friendly wise for home defense, keeping your family safe, your mom, your dad, your neighbor, whatever. Just, it's not like we're gonna be out there jungle warfare, okay? This is protecting your own domains. So, I mean, if you got 20 skilled troops coming down there, do you really think you're going to be up? Your chances of survival are probably not that great. So, but just looters, God knows what or whatever. So here's what I came up with, budget friendly. First on the list, you're going to need a pistol. All right. So I'm a Glock guy. I know there's more things out there than Glock. Okay. I'm a Glock armor. I like Glock. I get really good deals on Glock. They're like the small block Chevy of the gun world. There's accessories, unlimited known to man. 6 hours, they're pretty good. Walther are good, a little more pricey, but they are dependable. So whatever pistol you choose, make sure it fits your hand. One, that's extremely important. Shoot it before you buy it so you don't regret your purchase. And make sure the caliber you choose in your area, because everybody's areas are different, is readily available. Another thing to focus on, spare parts. You can't stress that enough. Have a spare recoil spring, a spare ejector, magazine spring, just your basic fundamental stuff. You don't have to have total rebuild kits for this and that, but just the stuff, your normal wear items. Like my Glock, after 9,000 rounds, depending on which caliber, I'm 9 or 40. I change a few parts in there. I just do it because that's what you should do to keep it running smooth. as far as, you know, like SIGs and Walthers and H&K. You know, I mean, I'm sure you can get 100,000 rounds through them, whatever, just your normal wear maintenance items. I keep them on hand. Anything happens, bam, it's fixed. Glocks are probably, in my opinion, the most simple pistol to work on. There's not a lot of stuff going on in there. You get the German side, and they're a little more complicated, but God, they really are built well. So I don't hate anything else. You know, I like Glock. It's simple, they're affordable, they're cheap, parts are plentiful. Other guns, they work great. They really do. I do own other guns beside Glock. So this is a full size. These are all safety checked. This is 9mm Glock 17. This is a tremendous pistol. Duty proven. This thing will go bang every single time. Yeah, there's torture tests. They shove them down in the mud and this and that, or they'll freeze them, whatever. Normal civilian circumstances, this thing will never fail you. 9mm. But this is a full size. And always have somewhat of a quality holster. We the people, I really do like these things. Just work really well for me. I know there's other options. This is what I carry 90% of the time, every single day. This is a G45. Clear. It's a Glock 19 slide, but it has a full-size grip. I need it because I have big hands. This thing is a tremendous gun. It shoots so well. It does have a complete Apex trigger in it. That was my choice. There's nothing wrong with the factory one. They work. Shoot it, they lighten up. And it's got TFX True Glow sights. And naturally a mill spin backplate. Work good. If you want something with a little more punch, 40 caliber. This is a Glock 23. 2 rounds less it holds from a Glock 19. This is all stock components except for the shoe. I showed that on my last video. TFX sight as usual. This is an MOS model, but I got no optic on it. Mill spin plate. This thing, man, this thing's a tack driver 40. You can just pow, pow, pow. But find something that fits your hand. Full size Glock. This is a G22. I do have an optic gun, obviously. This gun is a super good shooter. I like 40. A lot of people hate it. I like it. It's more expensive. But find a good pistol that you're comfortable with and you shoot well. If you can, go wherever to buy it. Wherever store, see if they have a range. Try it before you buy it, man. You wouldn't buy a brand new car and invest $50,000 or something, not go for a test drive. Make sure you can find something that's comfortable for you. The caliber of your choice is available in your area and you just feel comfortable with it. You'll pick something up and just point it out and aim. You're gonna know right then and there if you like it or not. But try it before you buy it. And that's pistols. Find something that is common in your area. Learn how to fix it. Don't rely on other people to do it for you. Glocks are so simple. You get a lot of the other ones, like I said earlier, they're a little bit difficult, more harder, but just your basic field strip, whatever, anybody can do it. It's very simple. But as far as getting in there and checking apart down the bare bones and fixing stuff, learn how to work on your gun, okay? Now, as far as going to America's rifle, this is a Smith & Wesson M&P Sport, obviously clear, charging handle back, no mag, whatever. I bought a few of these before I knew they were going to be on an endangered list in Illinois. I bought this gun here for, I think, $675. I put a Holosun optic on it. I kept this gun very basic. Got an optic, got a crimson trace light. It's like 1,000 lumen, very bright. I didn't put the pad. I have one with a pad and I've got two without. This is the way I like them. This one's got the broomstick on it. It works good for me. I got bigger hands. I got another one that's a flat one. Just got Magpul furniture, got a Magpul sling, Magpul stock. Other than that, well, I did put trigger in there from Rock River. It's a two-stage competition trigger, or I can't remember what it's called. It lightened it up a little bit. It's a lot smoother than the factory one, but the stock one works absolutely perfect. The other one I got is a Geisley, which is a little more, it's more of my precision gun, but just for a bare bone stock, blue collar affordable weapon, this thing will work absolutely flawless. Iraq Vet 888 did a burn down on one of these, and it outperformed the big dogs. Okay, I've got barely under $1,000 invested in this total, and this thing will function every single time. Unless you're going to war, you don't need a $3,000-4,000 AR. This is for your home, etc. There's that. Now, my other favorite deal, or probably my most favorite deal, Jim Bob loves shotguns. So, home defense for budget mind. This is my Winchester S.H.T.F 12 gauge, 18-inch barrel, unloaded. You can clearly see. I do have a side saddle on it here. Unloaded. I have a side saddle here, and I got one back here. This thing right here was $300. Rural King. Okay. This is a really, really good shotgun for the money. It's so smooth. For the pump, the only thing I don't like about it is here is the button here to rack it. It's just odd where it's at. Once you get used to it, you're fine. Really, really good gun. This thing will last a long time. It even has a chrome barrel. You won't be disappointed with this. This thing is we call these porch knocker offers. That's what we nicknamed them. Another good shotgun, which the good old Maverick 88. This is a 20-inch security. This one here, I think, holds like 8 rounds. Yeah, 8 and a tube, 9. Yeah, total. This is a $200 shotgun. I absolutely guarantee you this thing will outlive a crouton. This thing is also very smooth. It's basically a higher end Mossberg, but it cheapened on a couple other parts. This is a very, very good, reliable shotgun. I have fancier shotguns inside, but remember, it's always good to have a good old 12 gauge laying around for hunting. You never know what. I mainly just have birdshot and slugs and double-aught buck. Birdshot, excuse me, is handy to have. Military still uses shotguns for breaching and shooting down drones. So if you got like a 24, 6, 8-inch barrel pheasant gun, or you like to go trap shooting, not like Tim Walsh, because he obviously can't do it. I'm just saying, you know, somebody that's skilled, or duck hunting, or whatever you want to do. You ever get a drone flying by, get a load of birdshot, you'll knock her down. But I mean, this is just bare bones basic stuff. It's cheap. I keep, you know, a pretty good amount of ammo for training, and then I have mine stuff in the cans, or, you know, like hollow points or whatever. But you don't need to spend $1 million to have good self-defense weapons that are reliable and will function every time. It's up to you to go pick out what feels comfortable for you and what you can function, what feels normal. You pull it up like that, or you're pointing out like that, what feels good to you, and then buy it. But make sure stuff is available in your area for ammo, plenty of cleaning oil like Hoppies or whatever you use, ballast oil, whatever. Everybody, Shooter's Loop is really good. I was pretty impressed with that stuff, actually. Whatever you use, make sure you have a good little pile of that. You know, I'm not going into the batteries and water and all that. I'm just talking about guns. I got 2 reliable shotguns I'll probably pass down to my kids right here, that with tax, I probably got $550 in it. You can't beat that, you know. I mean, that's, you know, I've got a Benelli in there. I've got a J&M Pro Series at $1,000, you know. And there you go, budget friendly. Not everybody has a ton of money laying around. Well, I better go get this $700 shotgun, but shit could hit the fan. No, you don't need to do that. These are good, reliable weapons. Like I said, my AR, it's, I know I got under $1,000 in it. I buy Glocks for about $425, $385 to $450, $425 is what I can buy them brand new for. That's why I have so many of them. They're reliable. They're not the prettiest gun in the world, but do you really think before you shoot somebody, it's like, man, that's a really good looking gun that guy's got. Oh, Lord. No, it doesn't matter. It's just what works for you. You know, good to have a flashlight on them, whatever, but you don't have to have one. It's handy, but just baby steps. Like I said, just even if you have a 380, it doesn't really matter. If you can control that weapon and put rounds down range and hit stuff, is a 380 effective and can kill people? Absolutely. Is a 40 or 45 going to do more damage, or a 9mm with a good round? Yeah. But how long will it take you to get back on target to make a follow-up shot? That's why some people will carry a 22. Is it a low power round? Well, it is to a point. You know, you put one in a coconut, it'll probably get the job done. But how fast can you do a follow-up shot? So if you can take say a 40 caliber, and Tony over here, slow fire, is going, okay, I'm ready. Boom. Boom. Or if he has a 380 or 22, he's boom, 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 boom. Which one is more effective now? You got shots down the range, quick follow-ups. You put your threat down pretty quick, especially you get them up in here, 22, if you got a bunch of clothes on, it may not penetrate that great, but I don't think people are going to stand there and say, man, he didn't get 12 inches penetration on it. I think I'm still good. No, they're going to go the other way. So just, you don't have to have the biggest caliber is what I'm trying to say. Train, train, train is the key to the survival. As far as me for bullets, I get people ask me all the time, what do I like? For pistol, these are my three. 40 caliber, 180 grain, Ranger T. Bottom line, that's it for me. It's what I carry for work, what I carry most of the time, or I have a Golden Saber in there for 40, but these things blow up and are just terrible when they open up the talons. 9mm, these are law enforcement Golden Sabers. These will be gold. They say Golden Saber, but I'm telling you, there's a difference between these and the ones at Rural King. These will be totally golden on the end. The ones at Rural King look like brass. And the hollow points in these are way deeper. These things are absolutely nasty. If you can find these, buy them. Will they come apart? Probably. Will they do a tremendous amount of damage? Absolutely. And then my other one, go-to in 9, is good old 124 grain Federal HST. I buy them in plus P and non-plus P. That's just a preference. Really, they both will perform extremely well. The non-plus P from I've seen, they'll generally travel a smidgen further. They won't have as much as the explosive impact at first, but it'll travel a little deeper. It's all personal preference. It truly is. Then shotgun, I've got a stockpile of Federal Flight Control wad. These and Hornady Critical Defense and 12 gauge. They're one pellet less than the standard 9 pellet on these. The Hornady are twice the money. I honestly can't remember I think they're 1,500 feet per second from the Hornady Critical Defense. They're absolutely wicked. But they have a really tighter group too. I think it's because it's an 8 pellet, not a 9, the way these are stacked. But these flight controls, if you can get them, they hold an extremely tight group. Even on a non-choke shotgun for, I don't know, 25, 30 yards, you're still size of my hand. They're not, out like this, like big. But that's all I got for you. I mean, any comments you got on this, that's great. Or if I missed anything, but like I said, you don't have to spend $1 million to have a good weapon to protect you and your family. These shotguns will last, and you can run these things dirty. They'll be sitting there going, man, he don't love me no more. Well, I'm cleaning my AR, but it'll still go bang. Just, you don't have to have $1 million in them. Like I said, this M&P Sport 2 is stupid reliable. It's very, very accurate, and I got minimal money in it. I wanted to buy these and do a budget gun and just see how good I could do compared to like a Daniels or a high-end whatever. You can go to Palmetto if you live in a free state and get a really good AR right now for $500. Put an optic on it. It's good to go, and a sling. You don't have to have the best of the best to be effective. Spare parts, available ammo, find something to fit your hand, and train with it. And I think you'll be good, really. Just, I hope I can help you. I can hear my little Jim Bob Jr. in there yelling. Them two are probably fighting about something. But if anybody's wondering all this, I've got certain stickers on there that I don't want to be associated with in my videos for location and other issues. So, oh, that was one other thing. I'm a huge proponent of magazine extensions. So, these are, oops. Buy some that are good, name brand, not junk. Terran Tactical, I've got several of these. They're expensive. Man, I've never had a failure. Come with spring, etc., blah, blah, blah. Millspin, I've got several of these. They're expensive, come with a spring, all that good stuff. Never had an issue with them. These are Ghost, Moab, or whatever. These are very good. Never had an issue. I didn't bring this other one out, but it was Strike Industries has one. They're like 25 bucks. I was like, man, kind of a little cheap, but I'll try it. They're EMP. You get a 4 with 40 and 5 with 9 plus. They're polymer. And I bought one and just shot the hell out of it. Drop, you know, doing quick changes or whatever. Never, no issues. I got them actually from Strike Industries too. Oh, I said that. They're good. Or just keep it stock, because you always know a factory mag will always work, but I like capacity. So that's all I got for you. I hope everybody's doing good. Remember to go out and vote. I should be doing a good shoot up video maybe next weekend or the weekend after. I get my car doors done. Maybe do something for Halloween, but hope everybody's doing well, and we'll talk to you soon. See, bye. Thank you.